Don't have it. All right. Well, listen, while we're waiting on that, let me say this, that what Van Breda Kolff's few words of acceptance on joining UNO today.
Whoever's doing that clapping, those aren't the sports writers, I know that. Thank you very much, Chancellor, and I must say that was one of the shortest speeches I've heard you make yet. You know, it's going to be a little difficult. I don't know where to start, and I know that I'm very, very pleased to accept this offer, and I know it's going to be a little tough for me, being an athletic director and basketball coach and going back to college. And luckily I have Don Smith as an assistant who is going to help me an awful lot in getting started.
Time then. All right, folks. Well,
baseball's coming to Monday.
Man, I can start walking around town again without people hissing at me. June 27th, Monday Night Baseball is official today. He signed with the University of New Orleans as its head basketball coach and athletic director. Butch told a morning press conference on campus that women aren't the only ones allowed to change their minds. Coaches can too. Butch once said he would never return to college coaching.
Butch, the biggest difference between college and pro is the recruiting end. Now, you haven't done that for a number of years. How do you feel about getting back in that swing?
Well, that's one of the things that I think most coaches, they don't mind the recruiting part of meeting whatever the athlete. What I think they don't like is that the competitiveness, and let's say an athlete wants to come to UNO, and he says he wants to go to UNO, and then these other schools keep going after him during the summer months to try to get him to change his mind. That part I don't like. But the recruiting part I like because it's a people business, and I like kids, and so meeting them is going to be fun, and showing the campus is going to be fun. But I've never been a high-pressure one. I'd say if you have a good product and you show them a nice campus and a good academic program, and if their basketball players a good basketball team, then that should sell itself.
What about the patience now? Having coached pros, obviously the college players can't do what the pros can do, and you didn't have a lot of patience with the pro players.
Well, that means I might have patience with the college players, because a lot of people think that pro coaching is not a teaching process. However, I found out it was wrong, because there are quite a few very good players coming up who do not really know the game of basketball. They know how to maybe dribble the ball and to shoot it, but as far as moving without the ball, passing it, creating things, finding open men, they have to be taught defense, they have to be taught all those things. So as far as that's concerned, it's definitely a teaching thing in college also. But the kids are getting so good nowadays that college players can do an awful lot of things also. I just have to be a little patient, that's all. And Coach Don Smith is my assistant. I'll have him put a harness on me or something, and he say, calm down. But I don't think I'll have any problem that way.
Now, apparently they don't fine you for technical fouls in college basketball. That's sort of a bonus.
Yeah, but then I'm not making as much now, so I can afford it then. No, but you know, like a lot of people think that's my name is synonymous with technicals, and I imagine I'll get a few, but I'm not just going to go out of my way to get them because I don't think it helps. So I'm just going to try to just be my normal self and keep calm and cool like I usually do, and then I won't get any.
His normal self. The Philadelphia 76ers are still trying to figure out what happened to them last night. They really got